Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Binky. I hope you are well. So today I am opening up, and ironically enough, I'm filming this on Lunar New Year. Yes, I am. It won't go up by then. Probably be up next week, but today's the day. Yes. So Happy New Year to all those who celebrate. Yes. And so I am opening the lucky bag, the 2020 Beautylish lucky bag. So I got it last year. It's the first year that I did it, and this is the second year. And last year, supposedly I heard that I had one of the better bags for the $75. And so, okay, you know, it was okay. I would have to look at it again, and actually I should do a video to see if I even used any of those products from last year to see if it's worth it. Actually, yeah, I should probably do that. That would be interesting. So yes, I probably will do that. But for now, we're looking at 2020. We don't want to live in the past too much, so that's not good for anyone. So yeah, so I did end up getting this again. I haven't read too many reviews. I've read a couple things on a couple boards. I don't like to do it till after I open it, and there has been a lot of disappointment this year. So that makes me nervous. Most people are like, you know, you're going to get an ABH palette. Please don't let me get the Riviera palette. I quit collecting. I used to collect all the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, and then there were so many coming out and they looked a lot alike that I kind of gave up. I haven't bought anything since, I think Sultry was the last one, or Navina, and I just quit buying them because there's some beautiful ones that have come out since, but it's just been very overwhelming. Just very overwhelming and too many products. And it used to be that they would show up every once in a while and I would just get so excited and go, yeah, now it's just kind of like. So I'm hoping I didn't get that. Please don't let me get the Riviera palette. Please. You can get it at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. I can find one somewhere in Manhattan, I'm sure, and pick it up for $12. I don't want it. That's a ripoff. So I haven't looked. What I will say is that everything was put into a plastic bag like this. Before they used to wrap everything up individually, I am okay with this because I don't like a lot of waste. And this could be recycled. Yeah, I'm that hippie chick. All this stuff can be recycled. So recycle this at your nearest grocery store. They do that along with the plastic bags. But they put everything in it. I'm fine with it. But I did not look. I saw it came, put it into another bag, went home. What I will say is the wrapping paper is just absolutely beautiful. I like it a lot better than last year's. I think this is just gorgeous. I could put this up in like my bathroom if I had this as wallpaper. I mean, who uses wallpaper? My grandparents did, but you know, who does? But I could actually see myself putting this up in my bathroom and decorating around it. That is just absolutely freaking gorgeous. I wish I could find a way to do it. Can't. That's beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to do with that because that's just gorgeous. But so let's dig into this. I don't know what I got. Like I said, I did not look. So I'm just going to reach in, and I'm not surprised to see I ended up getting the Good Molecules. It's their own company from what I understand, and they pushed this. The last one last year, I didn't use too much because there was a lot of filler in it. What I find with a lot of these products, it's not like the Ordinary where it is exactly the product it tells you. With this, these tend to have a lot of filler. The face doesn't like filler. I don't know about this so much. This is the silicone-free priming moisturizer. So you put this on and then you put your makeup on. I'm an oily skin girl. I don't need any moisturizer. I have Nature's moisturizer, and that's oily skin. So I don't really need this. I guess it would work really well. Oh, silicone free. I was going to say because I can't use silicone. When I use silicone, my face, it just makes my foundation break up like the continents. So I don't do that. So I'm glad to see that. Maybe I'll use it. It's January, February when it's really cold and try it a couple times. But I'm going to read the ingredients list because there was a lot of filler last time that I'm not a big fan of. I have a whole box of skincare I'm trying to get rid of. Yeah. And next thing is the Phosphor Brush Roll Blush. Oh, and the color blush. Okay, so it's a brush roll. I've heard of these. I don't really use these, but let's take a look. I don't normally use stuff like this. Ooh, don't eat this. Yeah, I've heard somebody did eat this though, or a dog did. I know I go off in tangents. Their dog ate it. And they're like, oh my God, it's gonna kill him. It just gave him diarrhea. It's a colonic right there in a package. So actually, this isn't bad. It has a metal or a magnet, and it closes right up. And then you can put your brushes right in there, go like this, and fold it up. It's really soft. It's actually really soft. I mean, that wouldn't be bad for like a carry-on. You know, I actually normally take my makeup brushes with me, so I wouldn't use something like this, but who's to say that I wouldn't? It's just not something that I use. But I'm an evolving person, so why wouldn't I? Maybe I will. I mean, it's really nice, really soft. I don't hate it. Do I feel like it's a little bit of a filler? Yeah, but we haven't gotten through the rest of it, so, you know, I can shut the hell up. So, I know. This is the next thing that came up. Little twin stars. Oh, so I think this is, it's a liquid lipstick. I'm not really big in the liquid lipsticks lately. You know, I think it's kind of a trend that's kind of on its way out. So I have a feeling this is very clearance. Yeah, I know people were trying to get rid of this for a while, and it was a cute collection. I actually have the palette. I bought the palette when it was on sale, and I never used it. So I guess this is great that I didn't buy these because now I have them. Here's the thing. I wouldn't use a color like this. I really wouldn't. Yeah, I really wouldn't. This I would never use. I don't know many people who would. Maybe for cosplay or like Halloween or something. So this is kind of a clearance item. This isn't something I would use. I mean, this one maybe so. Part of me is just like, should I try it? Should I not? You know what? Let me just watch them, because nobody. This I'm more inclined to keep. This nobody's going to take. Makeup that I don't use or doesn't work for me, I donate to a women's charity, and nobody's going to use this. This doesn't work appropriate. So maybe I'll just do it just for funsies. Okay, so I was really loving what I was wearing, so I'm kind of sad I had to take that off. But let's just start with the bad first. Yeah, let's just start with the bad first. Oof, it's even clumpy. Yeah, because it's clearance. Nobody wants this. It smells good. Let's just see. Uh-huh. So I don't think I need to go anymore with this. I don't see any reason to go full on out. I look like a reject from Star Trek. And no hate towards Sugar Pill at all. I mean, this is what they specialize in, is crazy kind of fun colors. And they have normal colors. Makes my teeth look yellow as hell. I do. I look like a reject from like the Star Wars or Star Trek universe. I'm never going to use this. It's just, I don't even want to put it on the upper lip. I just don't. Interesting. Okay, so I laid down a gloss because I don't want liquid lipstick on me sticking, so it may affect this a little bit. Don't care. The smells really good. And, oy. So, yeah, I laid down a gloss so that it wouldn't dry down because I don't want to wear this. It's not my type of color. I see this being a little bit more wearable. Would I wear it maybe every once in a while? I feel like I should be in the musical Clueless. You put a blonde wig on me and there you go. That's what, or that's more Legally Blonde, isn't it? Or Clueless. It could be either. That's what I feel like right now. If you put a blonde wig on me right now, yeah. That's, it's not horrible. It's not horrible. It's not as it's white based, and yeah. It's not what I would wear. It's not my aesthetic. It's not horrible, though. It's not. It's just not a color that I gravitate towards. So I'm going to go back to my old lip color. Actually, you know what? I hope there's no other lip products. I'm just going to wipe this off and then see if there's any other lip products. So, okay, we're going to venture in more. Where's the opening to this? All right. So there this, and I don't know what this is. I'm going to feel around because, yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more lip products, so I can put my old color on because I'm in love with that. Absolutely in love with that. Yeah, it's like the greatest color ever. It's from Nabla, and it is My Rules, I think it is. It's brand new. Freaking, yeah, it is that great. So this one is from Jouer, and I don't know what color it is. It's really dark in here. I'll put it to the side, but it appears to be a lip gloss of some sort. Now, it's another one of those pinks. Apparently they think I'm a pink girl, and I'm not too much. No. I mean, it doesn't really have a scent. It just is. It looks metallic. I'm one of the only people on the planet who doesn't hate metallic. So, I'll put it on. I actually like metallic. I know, I'm like the 1% who does. And I think this is actually really pretty. I do. I hope it's not a dry down. Please don't make it 2 of them because that's just not ridiculous. Lip wear lip cream. Okay, lip cream, so it's going to come up. This is actually pretty. I would actually wear something like this every once in a while. I like stuff like this. It's kind of frosty. I know it's kind of dated, maybe a little 80s, but I don't think it's horrible. You know, I actually would wear something like this. Maybe I have a little bit of the 80s spirit in me. I don't know. You know, who knows? But I actually don't hate it. I like metallic. I know, and everybody's like, ugh, that's me. I don't mind this. Do I think it's a clearance item? I do, because I don't think this is metallic pink is something that people would reach for too often. So I've been excited to try Jouer, and just not this product. I was hoping for something else, but here we are. It's not horrible. It's not horrible, but it's not like whoop-de-doo either. I feel like both the lip colors that they gave me are very, they're not necessarily wearable all the time. So that's not what I necessarily look for, but whatever. So I'm going to go back to my old lipstick. Oh my gosh. So this is not a lip cream. They were saying it was a lip cream. No, this stuff is not coming off. So I'm going to try to take this balm and get it off because I thought it would just come right off, and it does not. No. No. So tread lightly. There, it kind of came off, but ooh. Whew, I feel like myself again. Yes. This is more my speed. It just is. It's a lot more my speed than the other lipstick. So thank you. I feel like myself again. So let's dig in. And there's a brush. Yes. Last year I got the Wayne Goss. This looks like the Sonia G, which I've heard good things about. And it is. It is a crease brush, which actually I really would like. I like this. It's a little bit thicker at the base than I'm used to using, but I mean, I can handle a thick base. So yeah, this is, this is actually really nice, actually. This I'm happy with. This I am very happy with. So, I mean, I love brushes, so I'll definitely give this a try. This is a good thing. It's not like some of those brushes they'll send you that's a weird shape and you're like, I'm never going to use this. I'm going to use a crease brush. God, say that 5 times fast. Crease brush all day long. I'm going to use that all the time. And, you know, so that's very usable to me. So, the next one, I take it there's going to be palettes here soon because they feel like palettes, and God knows I've been waiting for palettes. This is the Gasm face palette from, come on, I know the name. It's been a long night. Tilbury, I know it is. Come on. Charlotte Tilbury. It's been a long week. And the drinks last night did not help. So this is just beautiful. First off, let me just say the packaging is absolutely beautiful. Very sturdy, very nice. The Gasm's a little bit like, okay, whatever. But plastic, you can recycle that. Please do. Nice, nice mirror. Thank God I'm back to a normal lip color. That was worth looking at. And then you have the 4 colors here. And looking at it, it's really beautiful actually. I got the light kit, and this seems a little bit dark for my skin tone, but looks can be deceiving. It's really pretty. The colors are really pretty, and the marks on it are really beautiful. I really know nothing about this, so I'm just going to swatch it quickly. I know I don't like destroying the side stuff, but there we go. It's not necessarily picking up as well as I would like, but to be fair, you know, swatching it and actually putting it down is different, but it's not necessarily picking up that well. Now, I'm not going to judge that based off of these swatches, but I'm not necessarily hugely impressed. But part of it is when you use it on a brush, it's going to go on differently. And I think it's one of those things that's going to need a really sturdy, hard brush on it. This will work really well. This will work really well. These two I'm not quite sure about. But these two are going on me, like, I think those work really well on my skin tone. These, I'll have to read and see how to use these. But I don't dislike it at all. No. And I know it's very expensive, so I'm curious to see how this works. I think it's very beautiful. I'm actually okay with this, because this actually really interests me. I think this is nice. I mean, the swatches I'm not overly, like, woohoo over, but again, just because something doesn't swatch well doesn't mean it doesn't work well. Or if something swatches well doesn't mean that it works well. You know, you can't go off that. So I think I only have one item left, and it is big. And Berries and Cream. I already know what this is. This is Dominique Cosmetics. I've actually wanted this for a long time. It's something that's been on my wish list at Sephora. I thought it would go on sale. I have so many palettes. I was like, I have so many palettes like this. I was like, you don't need this. I'm glad I got this, actually. You know, I know some people ended up getting, like, most people weren't happy they got the, I'm just glad it's not the Riviera palette. Let me just put that out there first. I am so glad this is not the Riviera palette, okay? I've seen some disappointments with a lot of people. I mean, I haven't read too many because I didn't want to know. So I only read about 5 unboxings. And I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Though somebody got a Metropolis palette, I think, from Natasha Denona. I got the Camel palette last year, and people were disappointed with that. I thought it was really great. It's really great quality, so I'm not sad. But what I will say is that this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. I thought that this would be smaller. This is a huge palette. I wonder if it smells like it. I bet you it doesn't. No, it sure doesn't. I sniff a lot of things on this channel. And I don't mean illegal stuff. I mean, like, palettes and stuff. But this is really beautiful. And for, I think it run for like $44 to $48. I'll put it to the side. I thought it would be a lot smaller, but those are huge pans. Huge pans. And for the price, I mean, that's, you know, it's a decent mirror. Kind of big, but you know, whatever. And the colors are just gorgeous. I am really kind of excited by this, especially with these two. I'm not going to swatch them all because I'll do a review on this eventually because I will use it. But those are really, really pretty. Those are really pretty freaking colors. Let me try these because they're calling my name. You know, like I said, not a review, but those are really freaking pretty. Those are, wow, really pretty. Can I say it again? Really freaking pretty. So this is a palette I would totally go to. This is a totally Binky palette, and I'm actually quite happy with this, except for these. I wouldn't use these too much because that's a little bit too dark for me, but it's not just about Binky. You know, there are a few colors that are a bit, like even this one, are a bit dark. I would gravitate more towards this. I don't wear blues. Blacks, I don't ever use blacks. But I would definitely use the 3 here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 out of 12 I'm happy with. And you know, I may venture into this every once in a while, into uncharted land, especially with this, but this one I'll never use. But this one I might. This one I might bring in my own palette, but for the most part it's great. I think this is a smart palette because it would work across the board. I think this would work really well with deeper skin tones to porcelain. It's just, if you're porcelain, you're gonna have to bring in probably another palette unless you want to go for a smoky look, and I don't wear a lot of smoky looks, but this is gorgeous. So I'm really happy about this. So this one, big thumbs up. So now to wrap this up. So to be honest, looking at this, I do feel like these two are filler. I do. I feel like they're trying to sell their own stuff. Good on them. You should. Good for you. You got to sell yourself in life. Otherwise, you're going to be overlooked. But when there's an ingredient list, you're not going to be overlooked because a lot of this was filler last year. I didn't like it. So I will try it. But if it has filler in it, I'm just going to pass it to somebody else who doesn't care. I do. As far as the Phosphor brush roll, look, it's filler because and it's not bad. It's not a bad product, but it's one of those things that they brought in and people didn't buy it. It's like $19.99. Everybody's like, no. So then they ended up going, this is just my view on it. Like, oh, if you buy $50 worth of product, you get a free fur roll. Nobody's doing it. Nobody wanted it. So basically it's like, put it in the lucky bag. That's where this ended up. So, yeah, it's not bad. I'll definitely use it, but it's not something that I would go like, wow, to, you know? As far as the lip products, I just feel like they're not very wearable. Like this pink one I can make do with. I don't think it's horrible. I can make do with it, especially if I put a darker color underneath and then put this on top. I can make this work. I don't hate this, but I don't love it. These two, especially that teal color, it's just not realistic. So when I'm buying a beauty bag, I want something that I can wear. That's the whole fun of it. And these are both questionable as far as wearability. You know, give me a nice neutral, something. I mean, I like bright colors on the lips, but this is just, nobody's wearing this every day. Maybe there are some people, but I think they're 2% of the population. So I think I'm not really pleased with this. And this I'm okay with. I can make it work. But these are definitely clearance items. Definitely, let's clear this out because nobody wants them. So then on to the good. Of course, this brush is really good. And I think they run like 30 some odd dollars. Yes, they are overpriced. Everything is. People need to make a profit. But this I'm actually okay with. I think that this is good quality. I'm fine with it. This palette I know is about $44 to $48, somewhere in there. So that alone, if this is like 30, we'll do that. And that's like 46. You get where we're going, you know? So, did I say 46? So that's 76 already. I paid $75 plus $10 for shipping. That's $85. Shipping's a little bit crazy, but whatever. So these, I wouldn't have bought this though. This I would have bought eventually, but right there almost pays off the price of the bag. On top of this, I know that Charlotte Tilbury is expensive, so I can see this running about $65. So yeah, right there it already paid for the price of the bag without the rest of the stuff. And these are the 3 items that I would use. So it already is worth it to me for these 3 products alone. The rest is like, bah. But for $85, you know, that's not bad. So 76 plus, you know, 60. So it's already well over $100. If I'm right, I could be wrong. I'll put the totals to the side of everything. And, well, I already did it throughout the video, the price. And then I'll put the total. That's not bad, because I definitely like these items. So for me, is it worth it? Yes. If I'd gotten a Riviera palette, absolutely not. If I'd gotten a Riviera palette with the twin stars and the other filler stuff, I would have been pissed off, to be honest with you. But this I'm happy with. I feel like these are good quality products. I mean, I haven't reviewed them, but I'm happy with this. Very happy with this. So, yeah. I think I ended up getting one of the better bags. I'm going to be honest with you. I think I lucked out. And last year, apparently, I lucked out too. But it was a lot of orange colors, and I don't wear orange because I'm a cool tone girl. So, this I'm happy with. So, yeah. I think I'm in the minority. I'm gonna go watch some videos now. I'm gonna watch some videos and I'm gonna read some stuff on Reddit. But I think I ended up getting lucky. Yeah, because I have heard there was some real bad crap going on out there. Yeah, Riviera palette being the main thing. It just, TJ Maxx, baby, go pick it up. But yeah, so let me know what you got. Are you happy with the lucky bag that you got? Did you get one? Would you get one? I'm leaning towards yes. I would do it again. In the last 2 years, I have ended up with products that were decent. So yeah, I'd do it again. I'm lucky. Usually I'm not that lucky, but apparently I am when it comes to spending money on useless bags. So yeah, so let me know what you think. And until next time, have a fabulous day, my friends. Bye.